Welcome back, fam. I'm Dave Banter, and I have the ultimea SkyWave X40. This is a 5.1.2 soundbar, 6.5-inch subwoofer, 4K Dolby Vision, and 4K pass-through. It also has an app, so it's smart app control, 121 customizable presets, all within the app, 530 watts of peak power. This is a very loud soundbar, fam. All right, let's get this thing opened up. Okay, here we go. And X marks the spot. Ooh, all right. Let's put that to the side. Here we go. This looks like the soundbar. Yep, that's the middle part. That's the other side of it. That's obviously the sub. Oh, there's one of our satellites. There's another one. And voila. There we go. All our plugs. If you want to mount this soundbar, there you go. You're going to definitely need this little bracket. Power for your surround sound, left and right, or whichever one you choose. And there's power for the bar. Screws for the mounting. Oh, cables. Optical. HDMI, remote, and that's the power for the subwoofer, but definitely a nice laid out remote. And let's see, that's the mounting template, the white one. Quick start guide. Oh yeah, very well laid out. Satellite speakers, bam, here we go. Take a look at them. They actually look pretty nice. Look at them a little closer. Got the grill there, plastic. You can mount the speaker there. LED with a pairing button underneath it. You plug in the power on the bottom as your power. The cable for the power is actually pretty long, which is nice. Rubber feet on the bottom. Has a nice feel. There is a driver in there as well. Well done. The pieces for the soundbar. Bam. Here we go. There's the soundbar. Those grooves there, that's how you connect it. See the teeth? And the center part. As you can see, it's different. That's where it slides in. Here's your inputs and outs. HDMI ARC, HDMI in, optical, USB. Yes, you can play audio, and your DC power. Ultimea on the front, branding. This is how you connect them. Just simply slide them in and then turn the soundbar, and it's a nice firm connection. You're gonna do that on both sides and twist. Bam, right there. It's all done. So it's one solid unit here. Pretty seamless. It looks nice. That's where you mount it on the back. Those brackets I showed you earlier. And on the bottom is your rubber feet. So if you sit this on a TV stand, they got you covered there as well. And to power the soundbar, you're going to plug in that power. And there's your power adapter for that. I got to show y'all how I set up the speakers. So I'm going to do that first. Afterwards, we're going to listen to some music. When we listen to the music, pay attention because I'm making some real-time adjustments using the remote on the soundbar. So you got to pay attention to that. So let's get right into it. Now looking at the setup here, both satellite speakers are on stands. I put them on stands. The stands do not come with the unit. Now here's the subwoofer, and it's about a foot away from the soundbar there. And again, this is a 6.5-inch subwoofer. The side of it looks really nice there. And there's your soundbar with the drivers. Take a quick look at the center here. Got your buttons on top, logo in the center. All the way over, up firing, drivers. Let's take a full look at it. Now let's hear it.
I've been quiet for a minute, I've been grinding, still in it, I've been counting these digits, excuse me. I know I've been quiet for a minute, but I'm back on my business. If you see me, don't trip, just excuse me. Wrong if I do, wrong if I don't. That's why I do me no matter what, so excuse me. Lie if I do, lie if I don't. The proof is in the story, take a seat and excuse me. The crash came when the cash came, spend it before you get it like those rookies all on draft day. For the love like it's match game, hit the ground running, really do it for my last name. They act different when the facts change. I'm not with the tip for tag games. In my own league, I don't chase game. In my own league, I don't hang with lanes. I know I've been quiet for a minute. I've been grinding, still in it. I've been counting these digits. Excuse me. I know I've been quiet for a minute, but I'm back on my business. If you see me, don't trip, just excuse me. Wrong if I do, wrong if I don't. That's why I do me no matter what, so excuse me. Lie if I do, lie if I don't. The proof is in the story, take a seat and excuse me. Now how could that be? Talking about who can be talking about me? Feeling like Stretch where I got all this reach. Feeling too blessed when I step on these beats. Well, now how could that be? I could beat the pressure, I could beat the 2. Verse me. I know I've been quiet for a minute. I've been grinding, still in it. I've been counting these digits. Excuse me. I know I've been quiet for a minute, but I'm back on my business. If you see me, don't trip, just excuse me. Wrong if I do, wrong if I don't. That's why I do me no matter what, so excuse me.
And let's look at the menu here. First, let's start with the volume, and it goes up pretty high. Now, using this, I haven't taken it above 25 yet, but it goes up to 100. I don't know who would need it for 100, but it's there if you need it, but it's super, super loud. Inputs, USB, Bluetooth, eARC, HDMI in, and optical. Up mix, you can turn it on or off. Surround goes from -6 all the way up to 6. Of course, you have your mute and your bass all the way up to 6. So from -6 to 6, and your up firing up to 3. EQs, music, voice, gain, night mode, standard, and cinema. Last but not least, the subwoofer. That's the side of it. That's where your actual driver is. That's where your power port and your power button, if you need that to manually connect. And that's your bass port. Ultimea branding on the front of it. It has that nice wood look. It looks really nice. You have 2 feet on the bottom there on each side. So you can control the soundbar with the remote and the app. Let's take a look at the app. X40, here we go. Starting with the volume, you have the bar, or you can switch it to the plus and minus buttons. Mute button, source, all your inputs right there, very nice. EQ, standard EQ, the mid-range and the treble you cannot access on the remote. And then all the customizations, the 121 custom, you're looking at it all through there. Some crazy stuff you can do in there. Just your user guide, fairly simple. And all the extra info if you need to update the firmware, etc. So what are my final thoughts on the ultimea Skywave X40? I think it's a great sounding soundbar. Keep in mind, it is the entry level of the X series. So it goes from X40 all the way up to X70. With that sound test, you could definitely hear the difference as I changed all the modes. Overall, I think it sounds really good. The usability of this is very user-friendly. Putting it together is fairly simple. It just works. It is truly wireless. The 2 satellite speakers, you just need power for those, as I showed you. Once you connect those with the AC power, you're good to go. So I definitely recommend this soundbar. However, if you want more bass, if you want more power, then you might want to jump to the X50. X40 is good, but the higher tier you go, the more power you're going to get, or the more channels you're going to get. This is just a 5.1.2. I think the X40 is definitely more than enough power for my needs. But fam, y'all got to let me know in the comments below. Are you interested in the X40? Until next time, I'm Dave Banter. This over here is the Skywave X40 by Ultimea. We out.